Hamas cleared PMP in 19 days. To put into the context, yesterday Manik cleared exam in 18 days and Hamas now next day from batch 9. I want to set a context into that. When Hamas called me to join the program, his friend Mateen cleared the PMP. I was in gym having a discussion with him, and he said that I am going to have marriage in October. I will be going back to my home on 24th of October. So I will come back and I will join. I said, what if I make sure that you become PMP before 24th October? I said, not possible. I said, what if? I said, okay. I said, let's start. I shared him one video and I want to have a question from you. Hamas, did you clear
Yes,
before 24 or not?
I have even before that.
So how do you feel first of all?
Alhamdulillah, very good, very good.
Very good. Okay. How you were feeling last night or in the morning?
Yes, in the night I was. When you are saying that we have to go through all this stuff, all these documents which you have shared in the night, but I was feeling very. I want to sleep. I will get up in the early in the morning. I will start at that time because I was reading everything and it was not coming. Like I was
Yeah.
very nervous at that time, so I slept the night and then the next morning I started again studying the material you have given.
Yeah. And when we had a call, what was my first thing? Don't study anything else.
Yeah, yeah. You asked me to just relax now, watch a movie even if you want, because now it is the time to just relax and you don't have to study anymore.
Yeah. So this is a very important thing that let's talk about the most important thing. How did you manage time?
Yes, I manage time like you have told me that it should be like 80 minutes for the first, because when you are starting this exam, the first 60 questions, it will take time. Because you are going to start reading these questions and elimination techniques. First 80 minutes, like first 60 questions, it will take time. And it took time properly, like more than 85 minutes I have took for first 60 questions. After that, the speed increased. I've done next 60 questions, and that time, when I have done it, 68 minutes was still remaining. I took the second break at that time. So for the last 60 questions, I had 68 minutes, and I finished like 38 seconds before the time finished.
So that's an interesting thing to put into that. Which section was more difficult for you?
Like first sections, mostly it is a combination of all these questions. Mostly it is people questions. Like it is the answers. Even some questions which we have done, like more than 2,500, 3,000 questions, same sort of logic comes there, but the options which are given, those are not the same. You have to, if you think that I start reading the question, I think that, oh yes, I know this one, but when I go to the options, those options are not there.
Yeah,
you have to again guess the questions, eliminate, and then you have to put the right answer.
Yeah. You see, now this is a very important thing. That's why my message was elimination technique is the key for the exam, that we started and working into elimination thing. It is a very important thing. You will not get the same question as we did, but you do so many questions with us. So almost every single scenario has been covered, most of the scenario. But of course, option can be changed. Things will be different. You did ATP questions that are clone questions, and that we did in the morning also. Yeah.
Still in the morning also, yes.
Yeah, I never asked the student to do the questions if they have the exam in that day, but he did not do last night and he ended on a bad score. I always want you end on a positive and a good score. So I asked him when he got 73. I said, okay, that's it. Nothing more.
That's it.
Now we are not gonna do anything. Okay. Which area was most targeted in the exam?
People, and most questions were from predictive these project cycle.
Yeah, stakeholder communication team, you will say.
Yes, stakeholder communication and teams.
And
these
agile?
Are the main.
And agile also?
In agile, there were questions like there were questions, but more they are towards the predictive side of the project life cycle. Most of the questions are.
Did you study any book?
No, I have not studied any book. Just the presentation and the videos and everything which you have given.
Yeah. So yeah, that was important, and PM knows why I'm asking this. Okay. So let's talk about this thing. What were your scores in the mocks? And guys, if you have any question, put it in the chat box. If you want to ask any question, you can put in the chat box or you can raise your hand and I will add your screen. You can directly ask him. Yeah. So were there any critical path questions or formula questions?
No, not a single question about critical path. Not only, I mean, you can say schedule, cost, and this scope. Very less question, maybe 10 to 12 questions from these topics. Most questions are from team, communication, stakeholder, risk, these kind of topics. And no, it's not a single question which we need to do any formula or like that.
Okay. What about compliance?
Yeah, compliance questions were there, like 8 to 10 questions were there from compliance.
Compliance questions were the business environment are there. Okay. How about risk? What about the risk topic? How many questions were there from the risk topic?
Like I don't remember now exactly, but there were like mostly it is team, communication, stakeholder, then it was risk, like fourth topic. I mean, after these three, it was risk that was.
Yeah. So batch 10, we did the same way: stakeholder, communication, team, agile, and risk. That's why I want to cover these topics in the first 3 days. How many drags and drops?
Yeah, there were 3 drag and drop questions.
This is an interesting thing. This is a third student consistently. Yesterday, Talha, I did not update his journey. I will upload his journey. Then Manik, and now Talha got 2 or 3. He also got 2 and 3. So those trend of drag and drop, that 10 or 12 drag and drops were coming is decreasing. And were they difficult or easy?
Yeah, it was. I mean, 2 were easy. 1 was difficult. Like it was. They don't like it is not a proper definition of anything. It is scenario based. So that is why you have to read and properly to come to a conclusion where I need to put these.
Yeah. So yeah, Prem is asking an interesting question, and I don't know. I have never asked him, so let me ask it straight. Did you really study after joining, like the day we discussed, or you had done some homework before joining?
No. I have like when I talked to you after that, you have sent me one. I mean, we talked on 12th or 13th. You gave me 1 or 2 videos before joining this class. I have only listened to Agile, 1 or 2 lectures of Agile only. After that, I have studies only with you. Yeah. From 16 till.
Prem, he was not interested to join for next 2 months. So I asked him if it is possible. Yeah, because of course he had a marriage in 2 months. I don't want to adjust there. So he took the risk. We worked on it, and he really one thing I want to put in the context is that he or Manik or anyone who cleared in 3 weeks, 4 weeks, they 2 things have to be there: putting maximum time as much as possible, consistency. There was not a single day I was not getting an update from them. Like Manik, because Manik and another 1 or 2 students who will be getting certified this week or next week, like feedback. And just to put in the context, and since Prem, you asked the question, they were at exactly the same path when you were doing the people question. Exactly same thing. Okay, but it happens sometimes you get a break and things like that. Yeah, good question. How many hours actually you studied every day? I don't know.
Like like I want to tell this that Amer is saying that you have to give 15 minutes. It is not 15 minutes. Like I have studied like 6 hours, even 4 hours, 5 hours, not less than that. Because for 19, 20 days, I have to study like 4 hours more than that.
It's 100 hours effort. It all comes down to 100 man hours. Today, one of my one-to-one students said that, sir, he's a very busy person, he's a high professional. I had spent these many hours. So when I will get certified, I told him 100 hours effort. It's a 100 hours effort after training. Yeah, I was saying it, if you cannot give any time, if you are so busy, at least give. I was saying that 15 minutes. You cannot clear PMP by doing 15 minutes. It's impossible.
Like he told, like you'll give 15 minutes, it's okay. But when you start studying, you will, get a grip. Like you can start, and then you have to like 3-4 hours is necessary.
Yeah, it is 100 hours effort. Sidra put a very beautiful word. 15 minutes. How many hours I study every day? Okay. Omar is asking, what was your score in Moocs?
I don't have in this laptop all the product, the roadmap which you have given, but mostly like from the start of these questions, like each topic you are giving these mock tests. For those mostly in schedule, cost, and this schedule, cost, and scope, I was getting low marks. In stakeholder also, but others I was getting like 60, 65 like this. I was not getting over
if you
70.
allow, I can open your list. I have your score list.
You have that.
Yeah, okay. So yeah, this is his score list. If I'm not wrong, yeah, I'm wrong. Okay, where it is that? Just give me.
I
Yeah,
think there is
oh,
another.
this one.
Yeah, this one. Yeah,
This one.
this is the
So
one.
his score was 71, 52, 52. Just to put in the
Yeah,
context of everyone. Stakeholder is hard.
stakeholder is very,
It's hard.
very
It's hard.
important.
Then
Very important.
very important. I would say the most important topic.
Yeah,
Communication, agile. Then you see, this is the core of PMP. And his scores were 52 and 60. But he worked on it. He did the detailed root cause analysis. Look at what is his score in scope.
40.
So
Yes.
yeah, you see, your start does not define your end, guys. Your start does not define your end. Look at his score here. What was his score? But he did lesson learn, and then people set, and then process. Even one time he went down. Yeah, mock he did the first. My mock 86. I get okay. Jump to the mock 4. Then he did 5th. He was like, and we were booking exam on mock 5th. When he got 60%,
Yeah.
I said, don't book the exam. I
Don't book the
specifically told him, don't book the exam. You see, my goal is to get him certified before that. But my goal is also to maintain my success record. I love my success record. He got 60. I said, no. Don't book the exam. Then he got 69%. I said, yeah, now we can look at it. But then he did ATP mocks. He got 73% or something like that.
Yeah, like 70, 80, 80, 80. In two I got 80s and other 70, 75 like this.
Yeah. Then I said, okay, now we are at a good standing stage. Okay, book the exam. So guys, I do analysis. I want you to clear the exam. But even if it takes a year with you, if you are actually studying 15 minutes a day and you don't have time, I will be there for you. This is one of the things. I actually want you to start, get it done, end of story. Now he did work for 4 hours, 5 hours, but 18 days, 19 days, end of story. Now he can do the shopping of his marriage with free mind.
Yeah.
It does not have to study. And everyone else, you will be seeing very soon, Imran getting clear, Hussain, Sajjad, Vinod, Prem, Usha, Sidra, Gupta, all of you getting cleared. And other people will be asking you how much time. It depends on you. It depends on you. It depends on job thing. Anyone has any other question that they would like to ask him? Okay. Did you took 2 breaks, 10 minutes, 10 minutes?
Yes, I took 2 breaks, 10 minutes. You have to take it. I mean, it is very difficult to sit after like 85 minutes. You can.
Yeah,
so
yeah. I do recommend. One of my students, Talha, who cleared exam yesterday, did not took the first break. He said I was in flow, and then he needed the second break. So yeah, I do recommend take the break. Okay. How important was root cause analysis for your exam preparation?
Yes, root cause analysis is the main thing. I mean, otherwise you don't understand what questions what you are doing wrong. I mean, you don't know even correct answers. You are picking some answer that is, I mean, guess. But you have to take the root cause analysis, because I have shared you the first sheet. You have shared all these files which you have given me. I have done the root cause analysis for all those, for each topic. So for that, like even mocks I have done for I mean, root cause analysis, ITP questions, whatever you have given me, I have done for all these tests, all the root cause.
Yeah, so that is the power of root cause analysis, from 48 to 84%.
Yeah.
Okay. You attended almost all the coaching calls, if I'm not wrong. After the batch class, now he's the second guy, Manik, and they are the 2 batch 9 people. And I guess third maybe Sidra, she is attending most of, and fourth will be Hussain, always coming while driving, but always coming, who are attending the coaching call. So what do you think? Is there any secret that you attend the coaching call and you become PMP?
Yeah, it is. I mean, whatever, this is elimination technique. I mean, mostly coaching call is for like you understand how you will solve the question. Mostly it is like that. We can only do the 10 or 12 questions, maybe less than that. But main thing is it will come into your bones that you have to do elimination technique. So you cannot go just, okay, this is the answer, I will go directly put this answer. That is the main thing. It will come into you that you have to do elimination technique. That is the best thing for coaching all.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you very much for your time. You came today. Hammas, I will talk to you personally. And one thing I want you are in the PMP certified group. Each one teach one is the name of the game. As everyone, whenever you have asked the question, everyone has responded it. I hope the same for you. And yeah, so I will talk to you after the coaching call. I will call you and then we will discuss. Anyone has any question they would like to ask, or we can let go, Hamas?